Alphabet Weekends by Elizabeth Noble. Narrated by Phoebe James.
Prologue. New Year's Eve. Natalie and Tom. New Year's Eve. It was one of those things, wasn't it? You only looked good in a bikini for one summer, after breasts, before tummy. You only ever had one first kiss, per guy, obviously. And everyone, well, at least everyone Natalie knew, had honestly, truly only ever had one really, really brilliant New Year's Eve, which, funnily enough, usually coincided roughly with the looking good in a bikini and the first kiss year. All the years after that suffered by comparison. The summers were hotter when we were young, Principal. Wasn't everything a bit brighter and louder and more vivid? Wasn't I a bit thinner and prettier and more fun? Wasn't New Year's Eve an altogether better experience? Like Valentine's Day, only really good when you were 15 and waiting for a card from the guy who sat in the back row on the school coach and wore the really thin tie and listened to Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven all the time. A one-year deal. A once-in-a-lifetime thing. 11:15 p.m. on New Year's Eve was actually a great time to be driving. Everyone else was already there, at the place where they were going to pretend to have the time of their lives, when actually they were thinking about that house party they went to in Cambridge in 1988, or that time in 1967 when they were so stoned they didn't even hear midnight chime. Or the new year in 1992 when their boyfriend proposed to them in Times Square. Or any year when the same 10 people sitting round a suburban dinner table with them didn't seem quite so dull, or so snappy, or so needing to get home because their babysitter charged double time after midnight. There was no one else on this bit of road. Dancing in the Moonlight was blaring out of the stereo, and Natalie changed empty lanes a couple of times in a kind of coarser salsa. She was cheering up a bit. Good idea. Good idea of Tom's. She'd been going to stay at home, having a sulky night. Rose, possibly the only friend who could have jollied her out of it, had announced apologetically that her boyfriend Pete had got a deal on Eurostar. 2 nights, 3-star in Lille, not Paris. That...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?